Warmest Blessings, Leo Collective. This is Mastershamanpalichee. If you haven't already, go out to like, subscribe, and click on that notification button. If you need anything from me, it's in the description below. And at the end, please drop down a comment below to let me know how it went for you. Let's get into your shamanic soul reading and let's see what's coming up for you, Leo Collective. What is it that you need to know? So the void card comes out for you. The void. It feels as though that you are in a place right now. Feels cold. Feels like you're pondering upon more so your spiritual journey, and going into a place of trying to figure out what is the purpose, or what can I do to to go towards and to move towards my purpose. That is kind of where you're headed right now. All of a sudden your energy flows into that shamanic, or this spiritual energy that feels as though you want to get there. And as I say shamanic, the hunter pops up. The hunter, very shamanic energies here. Track down your fears and desires, Leo Collective. So you've been in the void somewhat, and in this moment in time, this current time, you're in the void because you're figuring out where can you go, where can you head, in regards to your fears and desires, right? You're trying to understand your fears, but at the same time, you want to go towards your desires, which is also where you fear. So you're gonna try to I want to tell you that you're going to try to go there no matter what, because it can be scary, and you know it's going to be scary, right? You know you're afraid of going into your desires because that's the most scariest part. But we're going to take you out of that void soon, okay? And you're going to move, and you're going to try to make the move. Though right now you feel a bit stuck on a 0 to 10 level, your stuckness is about a -3. So that tells me that you're a bit stuck still. So it's not quite the time, but it's coming. It's coming, okay? And by you trying to track down or trace these fears, um, it's going to bring you actually towards moving closer to your desires, and actually coming into gaining the goals that you've been wanting to gain, been wanting to go towards since the beginning of whatever this relationship that you have with your spiritual journey, right? The relation you have with your spiritual journey. It feels like the relationship that you did have with your spiritual journey in the past feels like you were not quite sure where you were going, what you were doing. But right now, it feels as though, even though you're still stuck right now in that spiritual journey, you want to pan it out. You are moving towards actually, like, taking off the layers of this spiritual journey so that you can actually see if this is really for you. And it feels as though you do need some guidance. You will need the guidance to get there. You can't do it by yourself. You're not alone to doing this, right? And taking some time to listen to the intuition, to meditate and to contemplate, to listening to your intuition. Go back to listen, go back to meditate. Spend some time, the sacred time, right, that you need for yourself. You really, truly need the sacred time. The sacred time will give you the wisdom and the feeling of moving towards whatever it is that you're fearing, because you know that behind the fear is your desire, is truly what you really want to do, but you're just afraid to do it. Something that is unknown will make you afraid to do it, right? To be afraid of it. So shedding the old skin right now, this is the energy that you need to go into, is to allow yourself to shed whatever trauma that you've had, maybe in the last 6 to 8 months ago, right? Shedding that old skin off, letting it go, leaving it, and moving into the new skin. Though it may be a bit fragile, you will feel this fragility, right? Emotionally, part of you being fragile and afraid that you're going to hurt your new skin. There's still this part of you that wants to go there, and you're going to be drawn there, right? Like the North Star. It's almost like something that is leading you there. You know you're afraid of it, but you know you have to get there. This is the part that you're in right now, the energy, the phase that you're in right now of your life, right? So, Leo Collective, you need to follow your heart. You need to follow wherever that star is for you. There is guidance there for you, and you can call out to that guidance even greater, but you're not doing it. You're not doing that, and you need to. You need to do that. I know the 7 of spades comes out. This here tells me that the energy is running low. The energy, it feels like it's running low, but it's actually not low, okay? So I want you to trust in your intuition, trust in the path that you're leading yourself through. Something is there, there's spirit there that's leading you through in that path, right? And here we go. We just talked about energy. The energy is gaining momentum. And that's where you need to go right now, is to follow the momentum of that energy. Even though it can be scary at first, it will be as though you were always there once you get there, once you take that step. It's going to feel as if you've been always doing it, always there. And I want to encourage you, Leo Collective, that you're going to be fine. Though the ace of clover pops out, it's a good card, but at the same time, it's a need for balance card. Okay. And you may not believe that you are able to do this one thing. And it's really just one thing, but you're getting yourself caught up into maybe doing a ton of things, maybe 3 to 5 things at the same time. But really it's just this one thing. But you need to now start to empty your cup, start to empty your cup and allow wisdom to be poured in. Emptying the cup and allow wisdom, new wisdom, to be poured in. You've learned all you can by yourself, with yourself, right? And now it's time to open up yourself to new wisdom from others, from other sources, so that you can move into that direction more calmly, more connected, right? And believing in the impossible right now, Leo Collective. Believe that what you thought that you cannot do, or maybe you knew that you could do it, but you talked yourself out of it, like within the last 6 to 8 months. And just know that that can be achievable once you just step into play. Once you step into play. Because right now you don't believe it's achievable. Maybe you think it's achievable, but you don't believe it, right? And I want to tell you that it is there. But again, we get the 7 of clover, the 7 of clover. And your heart wants to do it, but your mind is telling you you can't do it, that it may not be that easy to be achieved. But I'm telling you that once you get in there, it is very easy and it will just be like secondhand to you, right? Right here. So the 4 of hearts. Eventually, I'll tell you this, what's going to be happening is that your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your spirituality is going to start to spark again. And really right now, it's not relationship with a loved one, right? A loved person, a person or romantic love. I want to say that. But it's about the relationship with you yourself and your spiritual path. And that is something that's going to be sparking the passion again and the energy again to from a -3, 4 to a high 3, 4. And then from there, it's going to start to gain momentum. Okay. I'm going to stop here and give you a spirit message, Leo Collective. Take a moment and listen in. Heart to heart, spark to spark. Leave the negativity away, away, and slay. Get back up and play. Get back up and see the way. Step 1 and step 2 will let you flow into the way, the desire you've been wanting and dreaming of. It just takes one decision, one step, and you will be there at one. The one thing. Warmest blessings. And that's what I want to leave you with today, Leo Collective. If this resonated with you, drop a comment down below, and I appreciate you for doing so. We'll talk to you soon.